say this dangerously, be a little harder for FaZe, but we'll have to see if they can get that same amount of respect. Quick cave flash, and they go. Kickert sees it coming, and he runs back to B. FaZe of a mid-lurker, though. Rob's looking for a tap with the P250. FaZe with enough util to blanket B and smokes. Molly to give them cave control. Double smoke, execute, in they go.
Bit of spam.
I like that.
Just left clicking for the fun of it.
Taps the bomb in the open, then changes spot instantly. But USPs, they run out of ammo quick. A few mags and you're already done.
Carrigan opens. That's one kill on someone trying to wrap mid. No, but don't know how that wasn't the kill. Slightly through the box. Rain is fine. Broky at ramp fighting, and Flit turns on a dime, executes two, tapping the bomb. He's getting spammed. Flit, this is a lovely pistol round, but he's also the man with the kit. He's on for the ace. James steals the ace away, and Flit's gonna get on the bomb. He's got time. I think he's all good with the kit.
Wow.
Oh
no. What a crazy play to jump through the cave smoke with the kit. Like you said, he knew he had to hunt those kills, and hunt them he shall. That almost went so well. Broky needed to live on ramp, right? He was a one guy with a bomb for him, but he stays fighting after his one kill, trying to trade his teammates out, and him dying leaves FaZe trapped. You know, that's always the worst, being stuck in cave with, you know, default plant. You kind of have to plant default on this map. If the smokes are down, you're getting spammed. No other option, really.
I'm not gonna lie though, as far as rounds go, that one represents a pretty big tonal shift in this game, I think. FaZe tried to come into it looking as confident and as cocky as they were on Dust. It felt like they thought they'd already won that pistol round. And then Flit suddenly puts up a huge performance like that. Performances that were absent on Dust too. Might be a bit of a stark reminder to FaZe that this isn't as easy as they might think it is.
Oh, but they'll try and make it so. Smokes out A, good shot. Second round off, Flit set Jame up. Why not? Well, he might lose it or have to save it, the more likely option of the two. Norbert gets aggressive in the temple, and there's a bit of cover as the plant comes down open. James still going for it. It's round two after all. You don't want to throw in the towel this quick. Kicker needs this kill, and he's dead. That might signal the end. James, well, he is always here to save. No kit, so no chance in going for it. And he's scared. They're probably wrapping him as well. They know he's AWPing, and so FaZe just give it up. I'm surprised we don't see one player hunt there, try and get the AWP out, but it's a reasonable save for FaZe. Keep 4 alive off of their force buy.
Right, look, Hugo, do you remember ages ago we had this discussion about James?
Yeah.
Where we said if any player was going to be like a kind of reoccurring Ninja Diffuse player, it's James, because of the precedent he's set and crafted over years.
You expect him to run away.
Yeah. I really hope we could see that one day. Especially given that it's like a new looking outsiders, right? That do have like a bit more variation of their, to their gameplay.
Running in last second. I mean, if he had a kit,
Dude,
sure.
I'm here for it. One of these days it's gonna happen. James will realize this too. He's looked into the economy long game history books.
Yeah.
And he knows it's a good move.
Back in time. You're on Ancient. Good shot to start with a molly smoked.
They won a round just like this on Dust 2, where James felt a lot of pressure to get involved with the AWP, and he took out 3 players, if you remember, in the blink of an eye. He's going to get super mobile now that he's got that first kill. He's already running all the way to B.
B stack. We need clean entries for FaZe. They can't trade out here. They've got to be getting multi-kills. Carrigan, lots of corners to clear. Gets caught from long. The smokes weren't down just yet. Needy a few more seconds. Now a gun gifted. Now a smoke in the way.
Yeah, I would be looking to leave. This is so cooked. They're trying to make dents. They're trying to get in. And they have knocked Flit out of the round. Still inside of the site is one man. But gets that one for free. Rain shot in the back. Twists finish off. And Rob's so blind. That's a little, you know, low econ round around the saved AW.
Yeah, I'm liking the pace that outsiders are setting though on CT side. They're throwing themselves through smokes. They're, you know, just trying to meet FaZe's match right now with what they were doing in that first map. Good crossfires. And FaZe maybe get a bit ahead of themselves there. Certainly weren't expecting to be walking into a 5-man B hold, though. That early in the round, they just saw J1A, for Christ's sake, but we can expect him to be skating around the map. FaZe setting up a attack. Karrigan pushed down to 2. A bit of spam to end his round. Gets out of the danger zone. Bumps his way back to T-spawn. FaZe throw those A smokes. Only Fame here. Having trouble as a B anchor last game. Now got to do it on A. Has this cross. Should be able to get a kill here. Staying alive is fine as well, but Flit won't be able to do that as he swings through the smoke. They overwhelm him. Fame. Uh-oh. Bomb's getting planted. There are kits, but this is not a savable round for Outsiders unless they move quick. Norbert's a long way out. Robs just forces the fight. 5-on-3 and it's done. A reasonable save, but FaZe right now crunching numbers out on this A site.
What a riveting start to the game though, right? Straight away into this very, very back and forth, forced by war. Oh. Damn, that sounded cool.
Yeah.
Why did it sound so bassy for a change? Was that in slow-mo too?
Big boom. The problem is now Outsiders' money is pretty slapped. We'll go with.
Mate. It's the nature of forced by wars. Teams are always going to have a bit more change. Now, the one danger about forcing here is that, like, is it really a comparison? You know, you're going to force, but, like, the one problem is that was a flawless round for FaZe. So it's like, that's a little rough. You know, even if you end up winning this one back, their next buy is just going to feel like a full buy. They've kind of graduated off of the forces on the back of a flawless force in the last.
Rain with the wall bangs. He can do it from either side.
Rain is the official caveman. That's recognized.
Yeah. Caveman, yeah. No, not up for debate.
Cave Brain Rain, he's just dinked Kicker.
Obviously, I mean, yeah. Can't walk through cave and expect to tell the tale. Karrigan legged by Jamon, that cross. Wow, good shot for Norbert. Guns in the wrong hands. CT's on AKs, gets that one shot off. Even though broky hit the dink. Rain gonna push anyone back from cave side. Karrigan tucks in top red. Twist takes the kill. So Karrigan, if he wants,
I love watching Twist when he's like this, man.
Karrigan could just go for it right now. They think Twist is ledge. They have no idea how close Karrigan could be. James is gonna consider this. Should finish what he started here, and he will. Nice wall bang. Already legged by that AWP earlier. Boost at the back of B.
They should know that there's 3B. They dinked Kicker and Cave, and they fought Norbert already and dinked him as well. And now they've seen James, and yet they're still committed to this. Starting to make their way in through ramp and cave. Kicker boosted up. Gonna get checked, but Knife was out for Rops, and that's fed the boost. Rain has snuck in through short, but he's got 15 seconds, and he's being held. Outsiders, they respond. The force by wars continue. No one's won 2 rounds in a row yet. I did say next round FaZe, they're going to have a bit more to go off of here. This force should look reasonably pretty as far as they go.
Yeah, all that's worked for FaZe has been getting in this A site, right? They've had plants on B, but you know, A executes have got them both their rounds here. So it has been solo holds. Every time they go B, they're walking into heavy numbers here from Outsiders. That being said, they still look like they want a bit of B action. broky going to be flashing them. Saw Norbert on long. Look at this mid-take for Outsiders. A is completely vacated. While they fight for elbow, they can also climb up ledge. Poke FaZe in the side while they try and take lane. Flit catches that jump blind. Fame helps out. 5-on-4 and an upgrade. No reload needed. That one comes free. As soon as FaZe take middle, it's already too late. Outsiders have left this position. That red smoke fades. Kicker caught throwing nades though by Rain, who's come through cave. 4-on-4. FaZe keep throwing that default Molotov to trap this cave player or make them leave. Either result works. Good shot for Flit. 4 on 3, and the bomb was just coming back to A, so losing Carrigan heading to Donut is a real problem. Oh, wait. Bye.
There's a little bit more over at Long, though, so Rain should just get traded. Oh, how's he still killing? Norbert, what's going on? Oh, my God. Rain's just done so much. And Flit's starting to go back to B. They're all paranoid after that. Justifiably so. You should be paranoid. You should be looking everywhere. But they're out in the A site. Flit going back, but he's going into a lost bomb site. And he didn't swing wide enough to see or stop the plant. They even get back in a main. broky makes it. Rop's inside of the site. broky to try and win the clutch.
Is he going to go mid? Oh, he's got to run it now. Rops can't die.
It's a long run round.
This is crazy. The plant isn't really for CT unless Rops goes super wide in spawn, but he's still got timing for it. That bomb smoked off. It's also not for Donut. Rops can get into CT, though. He's got the powerful position, and broky, they were ready for it, but they couldn't stop it. Back from main all the way to mid, and both kills come through for FaZe in the post. What a play for Rain. I mean, he got up short last time they got him B, but no one considering it. And to think he kills that CT player before he even fights Long. Great move from the guy. As FaZe find a third, and this force war continues. However, gets a little bit more drip and dry for outsiders on the CT side. And they'll actually throw in a towel. I like this call for outsiders. Just give them the money, give them the lead, and allow FaZe to find 2 in a row, in theory. Oh, in theory.
Oh, still a little shaky here, guys. We're still not really certain how it's going to pan out. It's just the eco round. And they've done good damage. They've kind of spooked FaZe. Now they take a bit of a gamble, leaning everyone over towards B. But that bomb is with Carrigan leaning back towards A.
Definitely the safest side to do on an anti-eco in general as well. Just going for that A attack. Very wide angles, smokes down. You know, no easy crossfires like B has from long to cave. To Cubby. Norbert, though, he's got this really good timing. He might catch him throwing this util. Oh, it's not a headshot.
Kind of rushed.
They were crouched looking down, so he couldn't get that kill. Twist will make up for it with a double. But 8K retrieved. Fame trades that back. There's another weapon for Kicker. They could just save off that, to be honest. It might be their best move. FaZe are making moves into A. Smoke, molly, smoke, flash. Got it all. That is the call for outsiders. Give it up. Come back in with guns. Play that economy long game.
All right, so the Force by Wars are now over. We're going to stop with that weirdness. FaZe are up in the lead, but outsiders have got the guns coming out in this next round. Going to have all the bells and whistles. Going to have an AWP for James. Norbert will make that happen. That round over towards Cave, Rain was taken care of. He was the one casualty in the round, but let's go see if he wants to go back to it. Bit of a one-spot Andy. Bit of a Cave Johnson trying to open a portal into that B site.
Just Fame. Bit of aggro. Oh, he's walked right by them with that deep molly. broky. He's going to check the corner. In doing so, Fame will catch him. Ready for more. Fame finds 2 headshots in A main. That's a huge opener. How the hell did Norbert creep past FaZe's ramp smoke and get into T-spawn? Rain's waiting for this, but little does he know that that timing has already passed him by. Norbert doesn't want to full flank and leave B open, but Rain is aware. It doesn't matter. He dies, but he knows.
That was aware as hell, to be fair, from Rain.
Rain brain right there. Still Norbert has all this control. Twister's got to pass, kick it. He wants to assist. If Rops dies here, the round's over. If not, 2v5 begins. And well, it's over now. Bomb dropped in spawn. Norbert's held on. And Kicker keeps it clean. Beautiful round for Outsiders. 5 alive.
Yeah, clean as she goes. Nice stuff for the Outsiders. This from Fame, really, really pretty. The fact he was ready for Carrigan was cool. There was a lot of like surprising high awareness moments there. Now just down to pistols. So in a way, the Force by Wars did end. But also, this one has a kind of familiar tone to it. Leaning in towards main early. They've posted broky up here, but the rest of FaZe all are pretty keen to up and leave. You know where Rain's gonna be. You know where you're gonna find him. And he knows where to find you. In ways that you can't even begin to imagine. Straight up, like he's from the ring. He'll climb out the monitor.
The old inverted vertebrae. Backbender from Rain. Wrist shaker from Jame. And Norbert with a spray finds 3 kills. Rops in a 1v5. Damage duty. What's he got? That's more like
nothing. So that's 2 flawless rounds back to back now. Outsiders building up a very, very healthy set of accounts here for the CT side.
Big money. It's not dust anymore. Gonna have a little more problem getting into sites here, but now, you know, keep in mind that this entire game has just been low econ rounds, forces, broky's first T-side orb coming in round 10. So it's not a great map for T-orbs. There's a couple of places you can find those picks, perhaps in A main, but more likely off with the B boost, looking up ramp, crouch peeking cave. Smoked out, FaZe don't care. They're going for a quick boost for broky. The orb's waiting, but it doesn't matter. broky's fast as hell.
All right.
Keep going. Oh, Norbert saves the day, but he's getting spammed. I love that from FaZe. While they're doing the B hit, they're putting pressure on the default player. You know, they're still 2-on-4 though.
Yeah,
Harry.
like cool ideas, but it's not gone terribly well. Carrigan trying to hold on to B. Rops was literally leaving him. Like, peace out, homie. I know you've done a lot for me over the years, but you're in this one alone. Now he's come back around. All the way down to the base of lane, Carrigan. Oh, trying to play with some finicky angles. Eventually run down, and Rops, just kind of hanging out down by the double doors.
Yeah, a lot of these rounds has left us here. 1v3. He can take all the time he wants. Nothing's changing. Outsiders have picked their permanent positions. Crossfire in the B site. Off of the long player's contact, can kick it swing, and CT covered for a moment by Fame. They even smoke cave. Almost impossible to break into this one if Outsiders stay here, but they don't. Go wide, Flip takes that fight and wins it out for Outsiders, 6-4. Off the back of broky's immediate B pick, that's a good recovery for Outsiders. They're looking good on this CT side. They've got nice setups. The quick climb up ledge there to help out from middle. And Norbert just keeps getting multi-kills on this B-side defense, spraying them down. Headshots galore in some of these rounds as well, so that's a great sign for Outsiders still. FaZe back to Deagles. full mid control. Whenever outsiders have wanted it, we haven't seen much mid taking from FaZe off the bat, knowing they'll be nuked by double molly, HE. Outsiders have even gone as far to start triple mid in some of these early rounds. Jame, perfect position now. Jame Fame combo back again with the 1-2 punch.
There's the one punch, and there's another one punch. And hang on.
Third singular punch.
And another one punch.
Any
Jame,
more?
the one punch man, up and over, even doing a bit of nade damage. And here's Fame with the trusty left hook to help him out. Everyone dies in main. The bodies pile high, and outsiders are up onto a 7th.
Beautiful stuff. I mean, these are really clean rounds. When outsiders are winning these rounds, they are winning them with 4-5 alive in the majority of cases, building up an impenetrable bank account on this CT side. And FaZe are finally being caused problems, I guess. You know, A-site executes have looked really, really good, though, and they haven't done them in a few. They seem pretty convinced for these BXX, but just every time Norbert's mowing them down with these crossfires.
I figured I'd get our analysts working away.
Yeah.
Seeing as they're just kind of watching, chilling out, right? So I messaged Maui, and I said, Maui, in your opinion, is Rops baiting?
What'd he say?
He says, yes. And then he said, it was a particularly peculiar choice, like he was cosplaying Jame.
Oh,
over in mid.
words.
And that was from the Carrigan Rops round. That's not like an overarching sentiment. That was from that moment.
Well, you know, I said they haven't got mid because they're going to get nuked. So FaZe go mid, and they get nuked. Twist burns. Jame waits. Jame shoots. One by one, FaZe have been stumbling and crumbling into the angles of outsiders. Is it really gonna? Is this 4 flawless in a row? I think it might be. Oh no, there was that B round. But hey, it's not flawless anyway. Rops is not baiting. Unless Maui Snake says so. I mean, everyone got cooked in middle here. There was no getting out free.
1v4. And right now, he's baiting with weighted breath.
That one works.
Starting to look for a way out. And he might have found it. T-spawn might be the paradise that he's always envisioned. It's so safe, says Robs. They can't get me here. They won't find me here. And so his journey will end at the beginning.
Harry's losing it, guys. Help me. This is
but obviously it's a 1v4. He can't win it. I'm just making a meme. Making a meme, right? Look, now he's kind of holding on to the gun, waiting by the waterfalls, just kind of soaking in the sights. That's fine. Outside is up on 8.
Yeah.
FaZe will have another go at it in this next round.
FaZe's easiest rounds came off the early game, low economy, forced by war, some pistols in there, even with 1 round out of the outsiders. But as soon as the big guns have come out, Norbert's been on an AK, it's been a lot cleaner. FaZe try and play a spawn mid-take, and it just gets obliterated. And when we get into these awkward 3-on-5s where FaZe, you know, they're relying on someone walking in and getting a double entry, outsiders are not letting that happen, playing all these 50-50 angles, tight corners, winning it out. Instant spawn spokes for door. They've been running that since the start of Ancient, have this roster. Just this 1 AK. The B door flash for broky. The outsiders are relatively passive considering. So FaZe will not require it. They're going to take mid from lane together. Rain's got to cross past the danger zone, but they'll be fine in doing so. That molly guarantees there's no one on the right side. So he clears. FaZe more methodical in middle here, but they're already running low on utility. 2 smokes, 2 flashes. is more BXX territory. So they throw some stuff mid. They've actually peeled outsiders into the least B-centric defense. And then I say that, and Jame rotates over. He's read it well. Flitz Cooley has middle under control. No one has even been seen there. That fake util did nothing. Now the execute has to be Sublime.
Yeah, Kicker inside of the site alone's got a hell of a lot to do here. Teammates won't be able to help him, and he's responded to the call, putting up a double. But there's a reply. Rops in the front lines, doubling down. That's more like it from the Ropsicle. Ice cold and a bit of a smoke spam. And suddenly FaZe in an all right spot. Carrigan's once again attempting this lurk. Now, last time he did this in the pistol, he got one tapped on some crazy check from Flit. This time, no one should be ready for it. He's got to go. Rob's waiting back here in the cave. Needs to stay alive. He's one of the two players who can still try to harass the diffuser here, but with him dead, a lot of this falls to Carrigan. He's played his hand now. They know about it. He's revealed his cards. Oh, but he's got an ace up his sleeve. Running in. Oh, he got them off the bomb. No. But James got it. Just enough time left. It's a damn good try from Carrigan.
That would have been
9 on the board for the outsiders.
That would have been such a nice 1v3, but Robs just swings out of cave there. I mean, he's feeling it. He's 2 kills deep, but even a few more seconds can make all the difference. It might be time with his teammate on ramp, but even so, they were holding. They were so patient for that repeat, and it just delivers them the advantage that steamrolls the site. And when Carrigan's coming in on that big flank, plant not for him. Outsiders just get off the bomb. They know he's running at him. Jame, master of the time, master of the stick. There he goes, 9 rounds on this CT side. A beautiful game out of outsiders right now. FaZe can't break through since the early game. Again, stubbornly taking B. Carrigan through the mid-smoke. That's a ballsy play. It works wonders. Catches Fame. They don't even have to commit as the kills keep getting delivered their way. Let's slow it down here, FaZe. 5 on 3, and then they suddenly all die. Out in mid, towards the B site. Jame even sees the orb, gets a warning shot out of it. broky will cross towards middle, but FaZe's advantage has been dwindled immediately. Norbert making it worse. And FaZe, they try to peel back and go away. This one's done. 10 rounds, 4 outsiders. Wow.
This was so wild. This was so back and forth to open up. And it was actually outsiders who put an end to the Force by Wars voluntarily, right? They cut it short. They full ecoed. That was all the way back at 4-3. Right, that was FaZe in the lead after winning out the Force by Wars, after chaining 2 in a row. Things were looking golden. They had that 4-3 lead. You were feeling great. Suddenly, it's gone. Outsiders have won every round since that point. You've been feeling a little rough around the edges throughout the remainder of this half. T-side, it's always challenging, but to have not even really made a dent outside of a couple of rounds here and there, it's certainly making this a little bit scarier.
Oh, James even getting aggro now. He's been relegated to the back of B in so many of these rounds. 12 and 3 on the guy. Top red smoke, but Jame, oh, he gets smoked off as well. Nades himself. It's fine, though. How he gets. FaZe will take middle. It's a donut split to A. Double donut setup. Oh no, they might kill Flit, but are they ready for what lurks in the darkness? Kick it right behind as well. He swings out late, catches Rain, attention drawn back, and Flit misses his chance, but he does capitalize, killing Carrigan. 1v1 here as Fame has dropped broky coming out of A. Rops falls in the same way, and the half comes crumbling, crashing down for FaZe. Outsiders with a bit of vengeance. An 11-4 half back the other way. It's FaZe's map pick, but they're getting the bitter end of the stick.
is that? The King of the North has claimed his stake to NA! Into the taps. Oh, Twist with two! Insane! Insane! Concerns, the sound is there, the spray is two, he's got a second AK! And he hits Bin off the bomb! They have to run him down, Simple's posted, Twist, you've got no hope! No! No way!
FaZe run outside on Ancient, and all they find is a brick wall. Stops them in their tracks on the T-half of this second map. It's their pick, but they could not pick up the pieces as Outsiders set up strong in this series and look to pull things back into their own. Third map's Inferno if we get there. Outsiders trying to send us all the way. FaZe, pistol round or bust.
Ooh, hello, Outsiders. Y'all want to go B? Do ya? This is going to be interesting then because FaZe want to fight you for it. Up they go. Twists. Did make contact, and FaZe are down ramp, but
Ooh,
B's
FaZe.
actually empty. Outsiders are all in the cave, apart from Flit.
Look at this.
And look, just look at the minimap. This is such a scuffed moment. And that's really not opened up well for FaZe. Thankfully, Reigns equalized it now, and they hear these footsteps going in towards B. Karrigan in the sight. Him and Rain, they've got to hold the line. They've got to hold the fort. These rotates through middle are going to take a while, and Norbert and Kicker have decimated the sight hole. Oh, man. Fame holding onto the back line. Tears through FaZe.
Yeah, FaZe jumped the gun on that flank, right? And not just jumping the gun, but they already got spotted climbing up ledge early. Outsiders saw it because they went heavy cave. And so they just stopped. They called it off. They go, let's just wait. They'll feed us. They'll deliver some kills. And FaZe confident, but can't back it up with the shots. Those Glocks headshot their way through that round.
Yeah, I think we're at this problematic point where you're kind of feigning confidence now. Like back on Dust when you're rushing smokes and, you know, you're really playing audaciously with full faith that you're going to win. It's like, fair enough, you're winning every round, so you can do it. You're not crazy. But now you're trying to replicate those same kind of mental maneuvers in a game that is entirely different to the one you were playing earlier. A man down to open up this one. Outsiders starting to take middle. Said that Rain and Cave is always a terrifying sight. Well, he's gone a bit stone cold, so let's see.
His own tricks against him. He got wallbanged. Kicker just crouching on that pixel gap, and Rain doesn't make it far. That's a great response. Patient in the B lane. They let the kills come to them, and just compare those halves. I mean, obviously it's a 4-spy. It's not a bad play for FaZe, but Outsiders played so passive CT in their bomb sites with crossfires. They barely saw Jag. They barely saw Cave. Meanwhile, they just hang out in lane and all the kills come to them. No ramp takes in that first half from the CTs. 4B execute here, short and long down, and FaZe are saving an A. Not the turnaround I expected, you know. Even if you said Outsiders were going to win this game, not in this fashion.
No, I think it's throwing everyone through a bit of a loop. At 13-4, I would like to take the time to remind everyone that this game was at 4-3 at one point, and FaZe have not had a round. They've not put a round up since round 7. Everything else has belonged to the Outsiders. They are now 10 in a row. 10 in a row on a fast track to victory. They had the paid by the hour part removed. And so now they're looking to get it done as fast as possible.
Speed run. Waiting for FaZe's buy round. Eagles and that. Fighting it out with smoke pushes, with B spam. You name it, they got it. Rops, very close. Whoa. Get out of there. Still sat back triple B right now, where Outsiders will be ending. Got the molly, this will likely push broky's position. If it's not dark, and it will be, he has to move. Ray needs to hit something. A triangle is his best bet on 10 health. And in come the Outsiders.
Oh yeah, missed shot for broky. Carrigan, much the same. It's the Jame Fame crossover episode as they all get 2 kills apiece. And it's kind of incredible, really, how quickly FaZe went from looking untouchable, like they were in a league of their own compared to Outsiders, to now that kind of familiar feeling of when we saw them on Dust yesterday, and the comments made were we were just kind of missing. It was like we couldn't actually get anything going. We didn't have the firepower. It feels like a similar story here, and that's going to come with the mindset change. That's why earlier on we spoke about the idea of like feigning confidence. You know, you're still trying to make the audacious plays happen you were getting away with earlier, but now they're not, because you're not feeling as good as your opponent's feeling way better. Right back on Dust, I have no doubt the Outsiders were in their own heads a hell of a lot. Kind of had no choice. You know, like you just get run out through smokes all the time. But now, in a game that they're winning, it's like a whole different ball game for FaZe. Attack timeout even for the Outsiders. The team that have won 11 rounds in a row, calling in the tack pause after their 11th.
Hey, keep it clean. You know, don't, firstly, get in FaZe's head. Secondly, yeah, don't even throw away the lead. Don't give FaZe any reason to believe in this comeback. Win it now, win it clean, just as clean as Dust was at 16-5, maybe even more so. And then we head to Inferno. 2 very one-sided games. You know, it's the inverse of the big MIBR game, right? We had 2 16-14s followed by a stomp. Well, now we've had 2 stomps, maybe followed by a competitive map. I wouldn't want it any other way. Can they close it as clean as that? FaZe, no AWP. Gotta make do. Everyone's on 6 kills for FaZe.
Outsiders have had more flawless rounds than FaZe have got rounds, so that's always cool. But hey, at least it's a team effort. As you say, all on 6.
cool smoke from FaZe.
All right, just in case Monasty's up there somehow.
Yeah, you never know.
Gotta watch out for it.
Yeah.
Starting to take cave now. broky and Rain playing a little bait and switch setup. It's nice. It is going to hinge on broky making contact first. They could do it inverted, so, you know, Rain's that first point of contact and the swing from broky's the next pit. I guess that's a little safer, right? It allows broky to back up. If he doesn't like the idea of trading, if they want to dismantle the bait and switch, it's easier in a way. Rain's kind of a guaranteed sacrifice, though.
It's a very late BX, like 40 seconds. They're only now just starting to set up their smokes. FaZe have no reason to not have 3 players here. It's all they've seen, it's all they've heard in this round. Stacked up, ready to go. In come Outsiders yet again.
In they go, Carrigan dead right away. broky and Rain a killer piece, but Rain in cave, he's got 9 bullets and 3 players coming his way.
Yeah.
Dead immediately, kick up bests him. FaZe rotating in with Rops and Twists all the way from the A site and mid. It's a little late, but it's a little slow here with smokes in their way. Over at the long side, Short's the only route back in. And no one's going to give them a fight. Not till Outsiders decide they want to engage. It's kind of on them as to when the swings happen here. But Twist has tracked Kicker down and dealt with him. Jame in the site still goes unaccounted for. And Rops is out of time. James just playing with his food.
He's so sick right now. 17 and 3 on James. Not dying, Harry. Not dying. He has less deaths than FaZe have rounds, which shouldn't surprise you, but even so.
Not even a meme. One of the only reasons why, like, there hasn't been... I can't even think of a good way to phrase this. The only person dying in this game is Flit, I guess, is like the better... You know, the only person from Outsiders really dying is Flit. And that's because, you know, he's kind of the mad guy running in at the front of the pack a lot of the time, the one trying to create this space. Other than that, it's actually scary how flawless that first half could have been if Flit didn't die. I mean, I know that's like, you know, I know it's the gate in a whole series of deaths, but still, it's crazy.
This is
pretty much everyone is like putting up Jame tier stat lines in the KD department.
It hasn't had the same flair that Dust has, but keep in mind, if Outsiders win this round, this is more dominant than Dust. Like, that's insane to even consider. Think about the way that FaZe did it, but this has just been clean, methodical. CT side was just FaZe walking into 50-50 angles and dying. There wasn't much to it. And
it feels like a lifetime ago now, because it was.
Behind you.
Yeah, Rain, you're screwed, bro.
Flit.
You're actually screwed. Flit's just waiting, gonna swing a little later. Carrigan and Twists do come in with a bit of revenge.
Where's the gun?
And so FaZe managed to somehow squeak out of this with a man advantage.
I'll take it.
But yeah, you know, for the Outsiders, they're still fine in this spot. They know there's a decent bit of pressure on FaZe in a moment like this one. Gotta have the right read, gotta have everything in the right place. And right now, FaZe don't.
broky on B, the sole defender. Carrigan leaning back. That's Deagle v the world. Can't go get that gun, not yet. It's got to fight, kick it for it. Fame checking T-spawn. broky hears that run, turns around as he was changing position. Kicker gets killed and Twists upgrades. His bomb is still going mid at 40 seconds. Norba can split it with him. All re-smoked. Might want to go through that. It's very tempting at this scoreline. Is that his undoing? Oh, Twist just turned around. That couldn't be worse timing. Oh, if that was a double, that would be problems for FaZe. But instead, Norba dead at the end to broky, and FaZe find 5. At least this will be the same score as the last map, if not better for FaZe in terms of at least losing. But Outsiders have 10 rounds in a row to find 1.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't realize that's how Jame perished over in middle. That is the first round that FaZe have put up since winning the 4 spies.
Damn.
In round 7.
Damn.
And here we are in round 21. Rain spamming cave again. Little bit of damage onto Jame. Twist's ready to offer up assistance in mid as well. FaZe are poised relatively nicely to deal with a B hit, although Twist has had to concede middle. His smoke was fading. He can't hang around there forever.
No, it was Ancient. Outsiders were winning 15-5. And Karrigan said, guys, if you think we're #1 in the world, let's prove it.
And did they?
No, of course not. 16-5.
Ah, Taco, you legend, right? Here we are.
Miss him.
Util going into the B site. Double cave setup. 2 cavemen. Learning a thing or two about the fire. The molly pushes them forward.
Going back to A, Harry.
Outsiders trying to change this one on the fly. Coming at you with the pace. James does have the bomb. James does have the bomb.
He's trying to show it. He wants them to see the bomb on the minimap. And then he's going to leave.
He's really trying to make it known, I'm assuming.
I'm presuming they're going back to A. I mean, look at this double setup in main. James is really selling it. Now he's dropped mid. They're aggressing down ramp. FaZe might miss this timing, though. Oh, they just aggro. Norbert catches them, drops on the A site, will die immediately, and, well, the prophecy has been foretold, and so it shall come crumbling down. Twist falls in donut, and 10 seconds, more than enough time for the Time Lord himself. 3-on-1 for Karrigan. Good luck.
Yeah, for FaZe, it feels like they blinked and then this game was over, right? It went from super competitive to suddenly nothing of the sort. And Outsiders just looked like the better team through and through. I think FaZe were really caught off guard here. They keep stumbling, they keep copping L's, and so this one, it goes against them. Ancient falls to the Outsiders, and this one's going all 3. Inferno to decide.